Hi, second grade. This morning we're going to be reviewing a grammar skill that Mrs. Pelletier and Mrs. DeVries would have taught you in first grade. We're going to be talking this morning about subject-verb agreement in sentences. So anytime you are reading or writing sentences, the subject of the sentence has to agree with the verb of the sentence. So you might be thinking to yourself, Mrs. Munyon, what do you even mean by that? Let me give you an example. If you have a subject that has the letter S on the end, then your verb does not need a letter S on the end. For example, the cats jump off the couch. Cats has a letter S, it names more than one. So your verb does not have a letter S. The cats jump off the couch. Now, what if we're only talking about one cat? If we take the S off the word cat to name only one cat, that's going to change our verb like this. The cat jumps off the couch. So if we're talking about only one in our subject, then our verb needs a letter S. So let's review this skill on Reader's Notebook, page number 44. So if you don't have Reader's Notebook, page number 44 out and ready to go, pause this video, get your Reader's Notebook out, and get ready to work with Mrs. Munyon. Okay? So we're going to take a look at sentence number 1 here. We're going to read the sentence, and then inside the parentheses, we have 2 verbs to choose from, and we have to select the verb that matches our noun. Then we're going to copy the whole sentence on the line. So we're going to circle the verb that we need, and then we're going to copy the sentence. So sentence number 1 says, the kids, around the pond. Now we're going to go back and we're going to read that sentence 2 ways. We're going to use each of those words inside the parentheses to read it. The kids walk around the pond. The kids walks around the pond. So we have to select the verb that agrees with or matches the noun or the subject. So we're talking about kids. There's an S on the end, isn't there? If there's an S on the end in our subject or our noun names more than one, then our verb does not need a letter S. So we're going to circle the word walk. Now we're going to write our sentence on the line. Remember in the, capital letter T, because that begins your sentence. The kids walk around the pond. I think I can squeeze it in there. Okay, let's take a look at our next sentence. Remember, we have to choose the verb that matches the subject. So the subject is the beginning of the sentence. The verb or the action word follows the subject. We have to have subject-verb agreement. A lot of times on these second grade, or most times, you can just tell by the way the sentence sounds if you have selected the right verb. So let's take a look at number 2. 9 sheep, the grass. 9 sheep eat the grass. 9 sheep eats the grass. Now, we have to think about the word sheep. This is kind of a special word because sheep can name one or it can name more than one. So this is sort of a special noun, a bit of a trickster. I like to use the word trickster with my second graders. Sometimes we find things in a lesson that might be a bit of a trickster. The key or the helper word here is the word 9. So 9 tells us that we're talking about a group. So now we know we're talking about not one sheep, but a group of sheep because of the word 9. So when we select our verb, we have to think about which verb would agree with or match a group of sheep. So 9 sheep eat the grass, 9 sheep eats the grass. Which one do you think sounds right as you read? Do you hear that one sounds correct and the other one does not sound correct? Sometimes you can hear that difference in your mind as you're reading. 9 sheep eat the grass. This is a group, so our verb does not need a letter S on the end. So then we're going to recopy our sentence. 9 sheep eat the grass. Okay, second grade, well done. Mrs. Mannion did 2 samples with you, so I want you to go ahead and finish the last 3 on this page. So you have sentences 3, 4, and 5 to complete where you're selecting the verb that matches the noun. Remember, if the noun or the subject of your sentence has a letter S, then your verb does not need a letter S. All right? If the subject of your sentence does have a letter S, then your verb does not need a letter S. The cat jumps. The cats jump. Okay? Think about your sample sentence. All right, second grade, work hard. I'll see you next time.